I was born in a small town in Yaracuy, Venezuela, a place where life moved slowly and opportunities were scarce. Growing up, I found joy in simple things like music and family gatherings. But by the time I turned 15, the political and economic crisis in Venezuela forced my family to make a difficult decision. We left everything behind and moved to Colombia. It was a turbulent transition filled with uncertainty, but it taught me resilience. Starting over in a new country meant adapting to different culture, rebuilding friendships and facing challenges I will never imagine. Yet, those struggles shaped who I am today. After graduating from high school, I needed to work to support myself and my family. My first job was as a bartender in an Italian restaurant. At first, I saw it as just a way to earn money, but behind the bar, I discovered a fascinating world. The art of mixing drinks, the rhythm of service, and the interactions with customers from all walks of life captivated me. I loved learning about flavors, presentation, and the stories behind each cocktail. It wasn't just a job. That experience led me to enroll in a technician in food and beverage service program at CESDE. For a year and a half, I immersed myself in the industry, studying everything from wine pairings to customer service psychology. My passion grew and I began dreaming of becoming a barista or sommelier. There was something magical about how a well prepared coffee or a carefully selected wine could evoke emotions and create connections between people. However, not everything was smooth. While studying, I took a job at a restaurant, one with a much faster pace and higher stress levels. The long hours, demanding customers, and constant pressure took a toll of my health. I often felt sick, exhausted both physically and mentally. One day, I had a moment of clarity. It wasn't living, it was surviving. I realized that if I wanted to thrive, I needed to align my work with my passions and well being. So I made the bold decision to quit and seek something better. Now I work at a specialty coffee shop where the focus is on quality, craftsmanship, and the stories behind each bean. It's a world apart from the chaotic restaurant I left behind. Here, I've learned about different brewing methods, the importance of ethical sourcing, and how coffee can be a bridge between cultures. This job has reaffirmed my love for the beverage industry and inspired me to keep growing, whether as a barista, a sommelier, or even a cafe owner someday. My relationship with the English language began in an unexpected way, through music. As a child, I was obsessed with bands like One Direction and 5 Seconds of Summer. I would play their songs on repeat, but there was one problem. I didn't understand the lyrics. Determined to know what they were singing about, I would search for translation online. Word by word, phrase by phrase, I started piecing together meanings. What began as a curiosity soon turned into a passion. Then came YouTube. I stumbled upon American YouTubers and bloggers, and though I could barely follow their rapid speech, I refused to give up. I turned up subtitles, paused videos to look up words, and slowly trained my ear. Over time, I noticed that I could understand entire videos without help. My persistence paid off. Today, I can watch movies, read books, hold conversation, and even teach basic English to friends, all without relying on subtitles or translators. It's a skill consequence not only because of the effort it took, but because of the passion I have. Time to decide on a university degree, linguistic, cultural nuances, and the sheer power of language fascinated me. While I'm not yet at professional level, every day brings improvement. Now, as a language student, I feel more confident in my abilities. I have even started helping friends learn English, guiding them through grammar basics and conversational practice. There's no greater joy than seeing them form their first coherent sentences. For me, English is more than grammar rules and vocabulary lists. It's a window into another world. It allows me to connect with people across the globe, understand different perspectives, and explore cultures beyond my own. What started as a way to decipher song lyrics has evolved into a deeper mission. I want to teach English in a way that feels natural and engaging, not through rigid classrooms but through everyday interactions, showing others how to weave the language into their lives, just as I did. We live in an era of instant translation apps and AI tools, but no machine can replicate the human touch in language. A poem's emotion, a song's hidden meaning, or the cultural weight behind certain phrases requires a translator intuition, not an algorithm. That's why I believe in the irreplaceable role of language professionals, whether it's translating literature, teaching, or bridging communication gaps. Our work adds depth to global understanding. Yet, many people today want to learn English only for practical reasons, to get a job, travel, or consume media. They skip the grammar, avoid the nuances, and rely on apps like Duolingo. While these tools are helpful, they can replace immersive learning. My own journey proved that the best way to grasp a language is through passion. For me, it was music and YouTube. For others, it might be video games, cooking shows, or sport commentary. While you learn through what you love, the process feels effortless. I hope my story shows why I committed to this path. Every challenge I have faced from leaving Venezuela to balancing work and study has strengthened my resolve. I'm ready to keep learning, growing, and contributing to the worlds of language and hospitality.
No, señor. ¿Para qué? No. No, 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 no. Eso es una perdedera de tiempo. Mejor ponte a aprender inglés. No, señor. ¿Para qué? No.